Hey guys, this is my personal bike. It's a KW 26 and I wanted to go over some of the features. As a tall guy at 280 pounds, it might be the perfect bike for you on a budget-friendly option. So let's go along on this delivery. The bike. So it's a Wildeway KW 26 and it's a great bike for a starter. I can kind of just spoil alert it and give you that much info. For a tall guy, especially a big guy, I think you're going to be okay up to about 350 pounds on this particular bike. I'm at 6'6" and I have plenty of leg room on this particular bike, and I have sat on and tried quite a few e-bikes. And this one is advertised to go up to 6'10". So they clearly made it to accommodate taller people. So keep that in mind, and I don't come anywhere close to hitting my knees on the bars or anything crazy like that. And the seat height goes up plenty for me to get like a proper leg reach. You don't want to have too much bend in your knees when you pedal. Like when you straighten out the pedal, you don't want to be like crazy bent. $5.50 for 1.8 miles. Just got this order. Wingstop's right here. Sometimes Wingstop catches us before we go out into the city, and this one actually sends us into Trinity Groves, which is a nice area, decently nice area. So let's go ahead and go to Wingstop. I ended up paying $9 for I ended up paying $900 for this bike right here, and I think they actually are on sale for this amp rate right now for like 800 bucks or even 750, something like that. I'll put it in the video, but yeah, great deal. I've had this bike for now, I just hit 1,230 miles, 1230. And I can tell you, super reliable. I think I've only had to replace some brakes on it. There you go. All right, thank y'all. You too. All right, that was good. No weight at all. Let's get this thing bagged up. If you're going to do deliveries, it helps to have a adjustable drink holder. All right, this order is 2.3 miles away, which may seem far, but it actually is right heading where we were going to go anyways. So at least we're getting paid to head where we were already going to go. So yeah, to touch a little bit more on this bike as a tall guy, it has plenty of room. It has plenty of rider. You know, you can be up to like 350 pounds. If you're up to 400 pounds, honestly, any hobby is going to be really hard. So you may have to drop a little bit of weight before you get into an e-bike, because you're going to drain the batteries probably faster than you're going to have fun on it. So I would say 350 you could safely get it on this bike particular. And yeah, if you're 6'6", up to 6'10", they advertise you will be fine. I could tell you at 6'6", which I think most people that are taller around my height, you'll be all right. Buy with confidence. You can fit. If you're delivering and you have orders that are really, really far away, put it in mode 1 and just take your time. You'll probably get there on time. Don't waste your battery on long orders. Conserve it and get back to the short orders. It's inevitable that you're going to have to take long orders doing DoorDash on a bike. Just take your time on these long ones. Maybe put it in a lower mode and get a little workout in and get the order done, okay? All right, check this out, guys. We had 80-mile-an-hour winds last night, or this morning, and then knocked down massive trees everywhere in Dallas, and a lot of people won't be with power for like 2 days. Pretty crazy. And there was a tornado like a little bit north, and that's just what it looks like all around Dallas right now. It's pretty crazy. All right, so another great thing about this bike is the fact that it has fat tire front. Whenever I first got into these e-bikes, I was really skeptical about fat tire e-bikes, because pretty much with all my experience, I've been with like road tires on a normal pedal bike. And I was like, man, that big pedal, that big tire must be hard to pedal, you know? And as I ride this bike more and more, I can tell you, you kind of want that fat tire for, especially on the road, on the Dallas streets. You want that fat tire to cushion these rough roads. And so whenever you're pedaling with a fat tire bike that's an e-bike, you're not gonna feel the fat tire. The bike's around 80 pounds, but you're not gonna feel the bike. The pedal assist basically makes it to where you're pedaling nothing. So don't be nervous about the fat tire. It's actually worth it, and it actually rides a little bit more like a motorcycle. So thumbs up to fat tire bikes. A common myth about e-bikes is that you're not working out, you're not actually pedaling, you don't get anything out of an e-bike. That's actually very false. If you put this bike into mode 1, the lowest mode, you have to help it pedal. And I guarantee you're gonna burn some calories doing so. I burn about 1,000 to 1,500 calories per delivery shift. And that's without even trying to burn that many. Like, I'm not like really going after it. Like, just naturally, when you ride an e-bike 20 miles, not letting the gas do all the work, which good luck getting 20 miles just on gas, on the throttle. You're gonna have to work. And people that tell you otherwise, they're wrong. Point blank, period. All right, this is a mechanic shop, so we're just gonna leave it right here. All right, let's head into Dallas now. Trees down everywhere, all over Dallas. We got hit really hard this morning. All right, y'all, we're coming up on what I call, or a customer called the other day, the Dreamcatcher Bridge. It kind of looks like a dream catcher, and it leads you down a bridge, a pedestrian bridge right here. So if you want to get a good picture in Dallas, here is a good spot to do so. And we're gonna take this bridge and just head on into the actual city, try to get a few more deliveries. All right, we got $5 from Chipotle. All right, so we're gonna need to turn around, go back here. Chipotle is right up the way. I'm telling you, this is what I look forward to during the week, is delivering on my bike. It gives you a little mission, you make a little cash. I've already made 10 bucks. After this, have made, I guess, $11 in less than an hour. So I'm getting paid to ride around, talk to you guys, have fun. You can't really beat it. All right, let's head in here and get this order. I appreciate y'all. All right, guys, we're only 1 mile away, super easy. So if you're looking to get this bike, I would get the higher amp rate for sure. I have the lower one, and it would be nice to just have a few more miles out of the bike. At 280 pounds, I tend to get around 20 miles or so out of the bike, 25 if I'm being conservative, and that's at 280 pounds. And you know, using the battery, not like murdering the battery, but like not going any higher than mode 2 or whatever, but definitely enough to push me around town. So I would get the higher amp rate just so you can go longer. I think it's like 200 bucks more, which is pretty worth it if you ask me. This apartment is really bougie, and they ask for your driver's license to get in the building. It's really dumb, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Right. All right, we just got an order, $7 order from Tom Thumb. All right, I'm deleting this order. I don't want to do all that. Super trash order for $2.50. I declined the last 2 orders, so I pretty much have to take this order. Yeah, I got you. Thanks, bro. All right, time to deliver this cheapskate their food. All right, pretty easy delivery. It's just 0.9 miles away. Let's get this non-tipper their food. DoorDash is punishing me for denying 2 orders. They're like, oh, you're too good for those orders? Well, here's a $2.50. Take it. And they know I pretty much have to take it because I don't want my acceptance rate to go down. I swear they play you. The algorithm plays you. But, oh well, we make a video. We have some fun. It's a good time. Can't complain too much. I'm not doing this for a living. All right, we got 2 Chipotles, around $12 total. All right, bike is still there. Let's get these 2 Chipotles, and that's gonna be our final delivery for the day. So that's what I'm talking about. When you take a bad order, they usually throw you some good orders too. It kind of all evens out. I think the Western Conference Finals game is tonight with the Mavs. If they win this, they go on to the championship series. So that's pretty exciting. I bet this place is about to be bumping. So whenever I'm on my last delivery, I usually just crank the battery, use less pedaling, really not work for it as hard. If I know I'm about to finish my shift, I can just use my battery pretty much for the last delivery and on the way home. And I found that you can't really trust these batteries completely, because once you hit bar 4 out of 5, you really should start thinking about wrapping it up, because it will go down to 3 real quick and then also to 2 very, very fast. So you have to keep that in mind when you're trying to conserve battery and make sure you have enough battery to go home. I found that around 4, when it hits 4, is when I need to start thinking about home. This one's for Gene. Here you go. Take it easy. All right, now we gotta head to Brady. Brady is 1.3 miles away. Yes, sir. There you go. Thanks for meeting me down here. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Is there a drink in there?
It might be
It's
it.
right there.
Sorry, it's a bumpy ride. Gotcha. Shout out Brady for meeting us down here. All right, guys, here's the numbers. I dashed for an hour and 38 minutes, but I only delivered for an hour and 12. In that hour and 12, I made $24.79. So not a terrible rate, and I was pretty chill. And we got the acceptance rate at 74, so we're getting closer to 80%. So I deem that a decent evening, made 24 bucks, can't complain. I still have to do my about 4-mile ride home, and I've already burnt 1,027 calories. So those of you who say you don't burn calories on an e-bike, you're lying. Dang, guys, look at all these trees in the middle of the road. And they're all along the sidewalks too, which have made it pretty difficult today. All right, guys, comment below money, M-O-N-E-Y, if you made it this far. Show me the money if you made it this far in the video. And I hope I gave you enough information on this bike. If you have any questions about it, please leave me a comment and I will get back to you, / heart the comment at least. And we'll see you next time. I will be posting regularly, so please subscribe. Peace.